Well, hello, folks. I am finally finding myself living my best life. Yes, I am. I don't care if it's just the weekend. I don't give a damn if I'm just going to some places that I like and some places that I want it to be. But let me address something real fast. So, my fast was over at the end of January, and I feel amazing. I jumped on the scale today, y'all. You have no idea. Oh my God. Anyway, so I said to myself, am I going to keep going? And I remember I said on the track the other day when I was having my little conversation with you guys, I was like, okay, am I going to stick with this vegan thing? You know, am I going to stick with no sugar? Am I going to stick with no coffee? I had to be very strategic. This morning I had French toast. So that was about the most protein in the animal world that I've had in a long time, or actually that I've had in about 5.5 weeks. So I'm not mad at that. I'm actually very proud of myself. The syrup that was on my little French toast this morning with those bananas, number one, it was freaking delicious. If you can get yourself to sun in my belly, oh my God. Oh my God. Now the next time folks come to town and they're like, where can I go to eat? I have some places to tell y'all, okay? So that's number one. But number two, I wasn't used to the sugar like like before. Like before, I could put away one of those plates every day, every weekend. Duh, that was why my body was holding on to so much weight. And plus, like in the last video, I told you guys, I now know I have fibroids. So that is what it is, okay? But because I know I have fibroids, I am very active now in making sure that they go away. Now look, I'm not a doctor, but I do know that food is health, okay? I can't sit here and say one thing or another. I'm not gonna sit here and proclaim like I'm a nutritionist or whatnot or whatever. But what I do know is that I felt my best self. My mind was clear, my thoughts were clear, my intentions were clear. Some of my thoughts were a little petty. Lord help me. Anyway, what I do know is that I do not need to drink coffee every day. I know that about myself. I know that my eyes are a lot less puffy. I know that my skin has started to clear up. Those are things, those are effects from what I gave up in January. Like I said, I gave up sweets. I gave up all sweets. I didn't have a cookie. I didn't have a piece of cake beforehand. Like, even look at my teeth, y'all, just cheese. My teeth are so much whiter. Well, I've been doing some oil pulling, but because I haven't had coffee every day, they're not staining. And so these are like duh moments, like Oprah says, aha moments. I'm gonna keep going. So tomorrow and Tuesday, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on a 2-day fast. And I am only going on this 2-day, we're talking nothing but water, you guys, okay? So I'm only going on this 2-day fast because I wanna now reset. So yeah, I gave myself a moment, and yeah, I gave myself a little bit of room to enjoy after the 5K race. And also after 5.5 weeks of not eating sugar, not drinking coffee, and not having any meat, I am going to reset my system once again, and we're gonna go back into it, okay? So I'm gonna continue with no sugar, no coffee, and no meat. I think I'm gonna like, I'm feeling the effects of the coffee that I had. Like, okay, just to clarify, I did not drink 2-3 cups of coffee. I did not, okay? Let me just clarify. What I did was I had that coffee at sun in my belly, and then I took a sip or two with the oat milk, and I didn't like it. So I left it on the table. And the guy was so nice. That's why I left him a tip. But the guy was like, do you want to have a cup and take it with you? I was thinking, no, because I know what I'm about to do. I'm going down the street to my favorite market, and I'm going to get the real stuff. I'm going to get that good I think I called it Egyptian coffee in the video, but whatever. I'm going to get that good Ethiopian coffee that you can drink that stuff black. Like, That's some good coffee. Like I can feel it. Like and I had a small cup. I'm feeling it in my veins. Like it is tingling. Oh my God. So I'm excited that I was able to have my cup of coffee because I am a straight coffee drinker. Oh my God. But in thinking about getting rid of the fibroids and thinking about making sure that I get into my summertime fine like I want to, I'm going to go back on my no sugar. I'm going to go back on my no. Now, you know what I do need to give up? Here's the funny thing. And my friend has been getting on me about this. He's like, stop eating potato chips. What? You're talking like my snack of choice. Why do I have to give up potato chips? But I get it. Time to level up and time to do something different. You know, I've been a potato chip head for a minute. And so I'm just going to add it to the list. I'll be all right, y'all, you know, but anyway, you guys enjoy your week. I definitely will. I am blessed and I am thankful and I am grateful for having such a good weekend and all my explorations. And I am going back into, just for a little info really quickly. Okay, so watch this. I did ballet, you guys, before I started singing. Yes, I did. I was in ballet. I was in tap. I was all those things when I was 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old. My mother took me out of dance and she put my behind into piano. And it's been music ever since. I was going regularly to ballet before COVID. And then after COVID, life got real. Or during COVID, life started lifing. And you know, when you lose a parent, when you lose your dad, especially, and when you're a daddy's girl, which I am to the core, to the heart, you really get set back on your behind, and life will show you, you know, a new view. Life will humble you. It will put you in your place, you know, in so many ways. And in so many ways, I wanted to pretend as if it did not happen. I also wanted to pretend because I didn't go to the funeral and I cried like a baby. I could not bring myself to see my dad in that way. And I finally mustered up the nerve to see the gravesite and I lost it. Just completely lost it. But in a way, it gave me a chance to let all those feelings and emotions go. And so much of me living my best life right now, even if it's on the weekends, so much of me doing that is because for the past 3 years, I've locked myself up. That's just an honest admission. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I wore a mask for the longest, way longer than a lot of people did when it was COVID. And now everybody won't put their mask back on because not everybody. Anyway, so I'm getting better. And this right here is my healing. This is my moment to say, all right, you're going to have to live in order for you to live. If that makes any sense. You're gonna have to get up out of your house. You're gonna have to call a friend every once in a while. You're gonna have to go back to some things that you loved. You're gonna have to learn some new things. And in all of that, I am making sure that I don't continue into the cycle of just sitting in the house and trying to pretend as if what happened in 2020 didn't happen in 2020. In the meantime, y'all live your best lives, treat yourself right, and I'll see y'all next weekend.